man. Okay, demons, man.
I mean, I've seen a chick that you wanted.
Yeah.
She just curved you. And you be like, damn, man, what's wrong with you, man?
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with you, something wrong with her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord said, nah, it's not for you, man.
You didn't know. You didn't know, man.
You didn't even know.
The scripture say the righteous man should not be taken by her.
That's right. That's right.
Whoever pleases the Most High shall be taken by it.
Yeah.
So the Lord was protected. You didn't know. Now the bitch tell you, yeah, I slept with. They averaging 40, 50 bodies a year. That's the yearly average. Yeah, at 300, but I stopped counting after 3. You know what I mean? It's bitches and all kind of stories every single day, man. So like the Lord was protecting you, you didn't even know. All right? You got to praise Yahawashi for that, man. All right, what you got?
Oh, Khan, I got, if I may read this right quick, I also got what you called for. I'm going to read, what you called for, Slakia. 1 Peter 5, and I'm sorry, verse 5, it says, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder, yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility, for the Most High resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, that he may exalt you in due time.
He will exalt you in due time. And we coming into that time.
That's right.
Right? We coming into that time where he's about to exalt you, because number one, he already exalted the word already. The word is exalted, it's everywhere. Right? And he's not an unjust power. He's also going to exalt his men or his messengers. I'm going to give you guys a reward on this side and the other side. This side is going to be power, man.
That's right.
Right? Everybody going to know, like we said before, everybody's going to know who has the truth in that time, man. It's not going to be any questions. The type of acts men going to do, man, it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
Like Yahawashi said, don't be surprised the things you see I do. He said, that day you're going to do greater. So what are brothers going to be doing? All right, we got to wait and see. You know, like the IUIC thing, they like to do, you're going to put that coming soon sign.
Yep, coming soon.
Boom, man. You know, we don't know. We'll see.
No, man, but it'll be powerful.
Yeah. Okay. Weirdo by the
yeah,
bags.
he's a weirdo. Yeah, he's a weirdo.
Fucking weirdo, man.
Short ass shorts, man.
Short ass shirt. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Feminine ass, man.
All right, fucking weird ass, man.
So my brother get that power too. I remember one of the I think it was the elder Mississippi, Kazaki Allah. He said, man, I'm gonna have that music, that the epic music playing in the background.
Yeah. Come down like Black Adam and all the
Yep.
Epic shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, because that's coming. Like we said, the Most High control these all these end of the world movies. Who gave them the inspiration? The inspiration coming from the that's Job 32 or something like that. The inspiration coming from the Almighty. The Most High give them guys inspiration to do that. This guy, come on, get the fuck out of here, man. Fucking weirdo, man.
Well, you about to give a rebuke. You know, he gonna hear this word, he's marked.
And the scripture says, you got it?
Yeah, come on. Job 32 and verse 8. But there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding.
Yeah, the inspiration. So the Most High gave us the inspiration. He gave us the faith to do this thing. He gave you the energy to push this thing, man.
That's right.
But even on the worldly sense, we're talking about the inspiration coming from the Almighty. That's in everything, good and evil, man. Okay, we're going to see these movie directors, because this is his movie.
That's right.
Right. That's what the word God means, theo or theater. This is his theater, man. This is his movie. He has a protagonist and he has an antagonist, man. Protagonist, like in every movie, he starts at the bottom, fucking shit up. He's always being overlooked. And then at the end, he gets the power, he gets the woman, he gets everything. You see, that's how it's going to end with us, man. Yeah. You know? So we seen all these superhero movies and the Marvel and all that shit, the Panther movie, which I would not be going to see the next one. I think they try to make the female lead character. That's not going to happen, man.
Not going to happen.
Right?
Out of order.
It's out of order, man. Same thing with the whole woman king thing, trying to push. It's all this bullshit, man. Right, the Most High is raising up his men, man.
Unto you, O men, I call.
Yeah, that's it.
My voice says sons of men. You see that?
Yeah. Sons of men.
And the Lord, there was the underdogs too, man. This is a beautiful underdog story.
Like we said, look at King David.
It's perfect.
His father was poor. He was the least of his brethren. His father didn't even bother calling him.
That's right. He called his other sons.
Yeah, he called one that resembles. And even Samuel thought the one that resembled Saul would be.
Yeah.
Mosiah said, don't even look at him. I'm not dealing with that guy.
He was like, you got any more sons?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, I got one more. He in the back take care of the sheep.
Yeah.
You know, they say, bring him out here, man. He seen him, then that's the guy. That's when the Mosiah called.
Yeah, because he's the shepherd, man.
Shepherd. Look out for the sheep.
Yeah, he had stories, you know. He said when
the lion, the bear
took the sheep, I went after, smoked them.
Yeah.
And he knew it. He said, the Most High was with me against them. He's going to be with me. That's faith right there.
Ooh.
And he wasn't even a warrior like that.
That's right.
He just knew the Lord delivered me twice. He's going to deliver me against this guy, man. Mm-hmm. That's the type of faith we all need to have, man.
And King Saul was lacking faith, man.
Yeah, he was like, you're supposed to be the king.
The leader. You gonna sit there sending a young man.
Yeah.
He said, do that.
He gave him a helmet, bigger than his head.
He said, go ahead and do that.
But he said, yo, I didn't even prove it. I don't need it. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's right. Because he wasn't, he wasn't like you said, he wasn't worried like that. He didn't have, you know?
Yeah.
And Goliath
threw me off my game.
Yeah, this is throwing me off my, my angle with the, the sling stone.
I don't need that.
Off me. I don't need this. I just need to name Yahawah Yahawashi.
That's it. He smote it, man.
Yep, smote him.
I got it.
And now Rock represented Yahawashi too.
Yeah.
It sunk in Goliath's head, man.
Yeah.
And Goliath was a warrior from youth.
Yeah, like we said, he was tall,
scars
everywhere.
Probably real scary.
Yeah, scary looking dude, man.
But that didn't shake King David's faith, man.
Nah. Like the type of dude you don't even want to try.
That's right.
Yeah, like we said, he had the battle scars to prove it, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see, he said he was a warrior from his youth. He put people to death since he was young, man.
That's right.
So killing must have been second nature to him.
Mm-hmm.
That was nothing, man.
And then when they started running at each other, I remember in the count, King David didn't back up, get all nervous. He said he ran toward him.
Yeah.
So and it sunk in his head, man.
Yeah, he said,
well, the angel got it that stone, man.
Yeah.
Directed to directed to that giant Goliath's forehead, man.
They show you the Matrix. He said, what is he doing? Why does he run? He said he started to believe, man.
Started to believe.
Yeah.
So another thing too in these last days, brothers, with each deliverance, because most of our deliverance on different levels, through different situations, our faith will get more and more and more. We're going to believe even further and further and further to the fact, because spiritual power is faith, man. Knowing that you could do something just by calling Bahasham Yahawashi said, what? Ask and you shall receive. Okay? So we're going to know within our mind that we could do these things. And we're going to be able to do it.
Yeah. You're like, what am I running for?
That's right. Oh, a brother had a dream like that. Yeah. The James was chasing him. And he running. Then he was like, what the fuck? He turned around. He just, he jumped up and screamed. He said, like, a lot of me just evaporated. He like, he shot energy out of his hands. Yeah. The laser beams out of his eyes. That's what it was. It laser beams out of his eyes. Evaporated all of them. He's like, there was nothing but dust, smell, of smoke.
Oh, man, that's power.
Power right there, man.
That's what niggas gonna want to believe.
Right?
Just like Elijah, I think got both them 2 squadrons came up, fire came down. They said the other one came, but get that out of count.
Okay.
It's at the end of Kings. I think it was the last chapter of Kings. Niggas knew to come up.
First Kings, right?
Yeah. They knew to come up in the right spirit, man. Alright? So we talk about Revelation 11th chapter. Right? Fend wanted they could call fire down from heaven, man.
That's the count you want, right?
Alright.
Let me just double check right quick, Salakia. The count when Elijah called fire down from heaven?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's 2 Kings 1. Yeah, it's the first chapter of 2 Kings. Okay. Let's get straight to the point. 2 Kings 1 and verse 10. And Elijah,
that's when Ahab got soldiers to retrieve and capture.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Verse 10, 2 Kings 1 and 10. And Elijah answered and said to the captain of 50, if I be a man of Most High, then let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And there came down fire from heaven and consumed him and his 50. Again also he sent unto him another captain of 50 with his 50. And he answered and said unto him, O man of the Most High, thus hath the king said, come down quickly. And Elijah answered and said unto them, if I be a man of the Most High, let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And fire of the Most High came down from heaven and consumed him and his 50.
Got rid of their ass, both of them. That's 100 gone right there. Go ahead.
Yep. And he sent again a captain of the third 50 with his 50. And the third captain of 50 went up and came and fell on their knees before Elijah and besought him.
He knew better than that. He came peaceable this time.
Yep.
You know? So and that's going to happen now. So no matter whatever technology or guns or weapons they have, the Spirit of the Lord going to overcome all that. Because they were coming with shields and arrows and spears and all of that. chariots, 50 of them, probably in their battle armor, all proud. Get your ass down here.
Yep.
So we come up there, and he's like, yo, man, look, may fire come down. That's it. Vanquish all of them, man. All right, get ahead.
It says, and besought him, and said unto him, O man and Most High, I pray thee, let my life and the life of these 50 thy servants be precious in thy sight.
Yeah. You know, so he had to come in the right spirit.
That's right.
We're coming into that time, man.
Ooh.
All right. Okay.
It said, behold, there came fire down from heaven and burnt up the 2 captains of the former 50s with their 50s. Therefore let my life now be precious in thy sight. And an angel of the Lord said unto Elijah, go down with him, be not afraid of him. And he arose and went down with him unto the king. And he said unto him, thus saith the Lord, for as much as thou hast sent messages and to inquire on Beelzebub, the power, the god of Ekron, is it not because there is no power in Israel to acquire his word? Therefore thou shalt not come down off thy bed on which thou art gone up, but shalt surely die. So he died according to the word of the Lord which Elijah has spoken.
I forgot that king name. Is that Ahab?
Oh, let me see.
Was that Ahab father?
I got you.
It's beautiful. This history.
Ahaziah?
Yeah, check that. Check that real quick. Yeah.
It says in Ahaziah for them the letters. Yeah, I believe so. I believe that's Ahaziah.
There you go.
It is, right?
Check who he was in the history again.
Okay.
Is it Ahab's father? Check that again.
Okay, I got you. Look up right now.
Mr. Alex Jones. Just put on the news. His ass up there again.
And she was the king of Judah, right? Ahaziah? Let me see.
So he was the king of Judah, and I think Ahab was the king of Israel.
Oh, let me see his backstory. It says like the parents. Okay, it says Ahaziah was the 8th king of the northern kingdom of Israel, and the son of Ahab and Jezebel.
Okay, so he was the son of Ahab.
Yep.
Yeah, and he was going to different.
So I think it was 2 Ahaziahs.
Yeah.
One was of Israel, the other one was of Judah. Yeah. So one of Judah, you can read that in 2 Chronicles 21, and this one you're reading right here.
Yeah. So
he's the king of Israel.
Going to the council of Uzabel when he was sick.
Yeah.
You ain't coming down from that day. Dummy. Like the Lord said that in Jeremiah the 2nd chapter. Cry to those guys. And we're going to say that to a lot of you jakes, man. You know? Cry to Cesare Borgia. A lot of you going to be taking part in it. We just talked about who's going into the midterm. Voting for these characters, man. You call leaders, man. See, they leading this country through a downward spiral, man. This place is done, man. It gives off this veneer that is still up and running. This place is done. 31 trillion in debt. They're just waiting for the midterm so they can skyrocket them gas prices again. And everybody complaining about inflation. And it's not going to stop. Things ain't going back to normal after this one. And like we talked about the whole Amtrak, the transporting of goods, they're going to shut. That was the whole reason of the pandemic the first time. They stopped shit from moving. Right? Matter of fact,
the shipment containers?
Yeah. Matter of fact, look the Amtrak thing up. Strike is back on. See, niggas playing games, man. A lot of shit happening, man.
Right.
You know? Everybody getting ready for their Halloween party. That's the next thing on people's mind. Yeah. Retards, man. And you wonder why your kids get executed or gunned down in the streets. You scratch your head. Why? Right?
It's like an Amtrak. What is that going to look up?
Strike back on
Strike.
Amtrak? Yeah.
2022. Woo! So it says, why is Amtrak canceling trains? It says, impact of 2022 freight rail strike explained. And this came on September 14, 2022. Right? So let me see this article. Let me read it. Come on, where's this article?
Matter of fact, get that for a second. That was 1619.
I'm right here. That's the spirit.
The spirit, yeah.
That's the spirit.
Spirit of the Lord, man.
I was going to grab 37, but that's the spirit. I'm on 2nd 16 right here.
Yeah. 19, yeah.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, and verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
Famine, plague. All what Yahawashi said in Matthew the 24th and Luke the 21st chapter is coming. Famine and plague. We seen the first plague, the whole pandemic, which majority of these idiots out here fell for. Okay, and got that thing in them. And good riddance to you people, man.
Good riddance.
All right, you jackasses,
Things
man.
be gone.
All right, and there's gonna be, the scripture talks about that epic famine that's coming, man. We bring countless videos on that already, man. The scripture calls that the black horse, man. All right, that famine, man. These people like to eat a lot. These Americans, right? They're gonna have to go through what other people go through in these third world countries, and it's gonna turn to cannibalism because the transporting of goods. The brother read about the Amtrak thing. If they go on strike, goods ain't gonna be going back and forth, man. And this all being done strategically to fall of Babylon, America. Pressure from above, pressure from below. The squeeze, right? Because they have an agenda. They want that thing in you. The next one, see the MOTB. They want this digital currency, the CBDC coming in, because they're getting rid of this paper dollar shit, man. All right, this financial collapse is being done strategically, man. All right, that's why you shouldn't put your trust in these things. All right, let's read on.
2nd Esdras 16 and verse 20.
And a lot of people went back to sleep because remember they were giving out handouts during the pandemic. And a lot of people didn't even want to go back to work. Remember that? Remember that very well, man. The government just giving money away. That was compiling the debt. See, now they're telling people go back to work now. See, but like we said, something worse coming. Let's read on.
It reads, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness.
Yeah, so in the midst of the pandemic, when it was happening, a lot of you Jakes still ain't repent, man. A lot of you went back to your bullshit, man. Still proud, man. Now the mask is off. Right? Still proud, man. If there's any year for you have to woken up, should have been that 2020, because that year was ridiculous. It was just crazy shit every week. That was just an insane year, man. That was one for the books right there. And that was
the year of prophecy.
Yeah. And that was what, a different age, a different decade. Right? That was the start of a new decade. So you should have known the spirit that was coming in.
Yeah, the spirit from 2019.
Yeah, it was completely different from 2020.
Completely different. Even to now. Like, so like the brother said, it's a whole different spirit this decade.
Completely different, yo. Niggas went right back to Bay Folly again. What you got?
It says, but for all these things they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges.
They were mindful of the scourges, man. Israel don't learn. That's what the Most High said in Isaiah 1st chapter. Why shall I stricken you anymore? The more I punish you, the more you rebel. Right? So this time I'll just get rid of you, man. The lake of fire gonna do it. And other scourges and plagues that we talking about. Read on.
Behold, victuals shall be so good upon the earth. Salakia, behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they Salakia, let me slow down, let me read that again. 2nd Esdras 16 verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Yeah, food, right? But back then, like we talked about, giving out handouts, gas prices was $2 during that old bullshit time period. But now we've seen everything is skyrocketing now. Okay? And like we said, it's not only things going up, it's really the dollar has gotten weak. Not only the dollar, the euro used to be stronger than the dollar. Now it's just weaker than the dollar. Now the pound, the British pound used to be like, one British pound would be like $1.70. It was stronger. They're almost even now. Check the British pound, how much a British, it's almost even. So they're gonna collapse. This whole global currency is gonna collapse, man.
Right.
Because they're bringing us something new. And when they bring this digital currency in, that's going to be complete enslavement. Okay? Complete enslavement, man. Because you won't be able to do anything without them knowing, and they can tell you how to spend it. They could deem what's essential and what's not. Okay? What you got?
Oh, it says 1 pound sterling equals 1.12 US United States dollar.
See, so it's almost even.
Yeah.
And that was never like that in times past.
Right here it says 100 pounds in US dollars is 111 US dollars. So it's real close.
It's close. It was never used to be like that. It used to be like $1.70. Damn near $2.
Yeah, there was a point where it actually was $2.
It was $2, yeah.
There was a point.
See, now the shit is damn near even, man. People better wake the and they did tell you that the energy prices in Europe is ridiculous, man. The electric prices, because the electricity is ridiculous high over there, and they said that people were look that up in the UK. They were burning their bills in the streets. Shit, that inflation ain't no joke, man. There's gonna be hyperinflation real soon. But like I'm saying, so you gotta trust in Yahawah Shemel Shah. You gotta trust him. And this is the evil time that the prophets were talking about. That's the time that Ezra said, "Woe unto me, who shall be with me in those days?" This is the time period that he was prophesying about. It's gonna be the worst time ever, man. The men of the Lord, we gonna be okay. Is it gonna be hard? Is it gonna be tough? Is it gonna be uncomfortable? Of course. So Most High gonna take you out your comfort zone. Of course, that's a part of the test.
I got a part of it.
Bring it up.
All right.
Go ahead. So the title of this article is Europe's Dark Winter Woes Worsen. Ukraine stops exporting electricity to Europe.
Man, it's getting crazy. And that whole Russia-Ukraine thing was strategic. The elite wanted that.
Yeah.
Okay, they will keep provoking Russia. Of course, you keep poking at the bear, he's going to attack.
Yeah.
And Vladimir Putin wanted peace in the beginning. He said, yo, give us total autonomy in those two areas where there's a lot of Russian citizens. And what else he said? He gave them two conditions. And he said, we'll withdraw our troops. And America didn't listen. I forgot what he said. Two, give us autonomy and something else. Oh, yes, two autonomy. And Ukraine cannot join NATO.
Also, NATO had made a treaty with Russia saying that they wouldn't expand into certain eastern countries.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they have done ever since that treaty has been accomplished. They went back on their word and they continue to expand into eastern countries, into Russian territory, and to the point where they're even on their border.
They're on their border, and who wants missiles on their border? The same thing with America and the Cuban crisis when Castro was teaming up with Russia. America didn't want fucking missiles right there in Cuba, man. That's right next to Florida. So it's the same thing. Russia telling with Ukraine and America, we don't want missiles right there on our border, man. All right, so of course they're gonna go to war with you, man. That's common sense. See, but the narrative they pushing, Vladimir Putin is just a madman. You see these people, and these are the same people who told you people to take the juice, and you fell for that garbage, man. These are the same people who told you that some Arab in some cave brought down some building, man, in 9/11. And these people, they believe they gobble that garbage up, man. These are the same people who told you that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction, which that was a lie. And they invaded Iraq and overthrew that power structure and killed how many millions of people, and the whole thing was a lie. He never had weapons of mass destruction, man. People keep falling for the mainstream media and they bullshit, man. But good riddance to you, man. If you want to keep falling for that witchcraft, man. All right, what you got?
The article?
Oh, yeah, let's read that.
So this morning's article, it says, damage to energy infrastructure caused by Moscow's airstrike in retaliation for the terrorist attack, quote-unquote, on the Crimean Bridge has forced Ukraine's government to cut off electricity exports to the European Union. The strikes removed a supply source that Kiev claims helped its partners reduce their reliance on power generated with Russian natural gas.
And they're like they said, when they said a great read, they mean that. They're going to start society over, and part of that is what knocking out power. See? Man, it's about to be crazy, man. It's about to be crazy. There's a world war happening, and it's going to be, the scripture says, 2 Ezra 13th chapter, civil warfare. All right? It's going to be bad, man. People are going to be killing each other for the basic common goods and resources, man. Water's going to be a, what are you saying?
I was going to quote it. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword and spoil the goods for the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Right here, I see.
That's the time we approach it. That's the time we in. And like the brother just mentioned about the great read, you know what I'm saying? To build back, quote, quote, better, whatever the case, you got to destroy to build. On top of that, man. So they want to destroy everything in them, you know?
Like they said, we will build in desolate places.
That's right. So they're going to knock out the power to cause chaos, because when the power goes out, that's everything. All your comfortability is gone. Okay? That's your AC, your heater. That's your refrigerator. All your natural necessities is finished, man.
Your heater, your electric heater.
Water.
Your boiler.
Yep.
People got, well, your buildings, they have boilers in the basement. That shit gonna be out.
Done.
And you know, Esau's so wicked, like we said. He may knock the power out in the winter and then bring an epic snowstorm to just icing on the cake.
That's right.
Knock their power out and get a fucking 2 to 3 feet of snow. Freaking below zero temperature because they playing with the weather too. We brought that out, man.
With their heart.
With their heart, man. They got the technology to do it, man. Okay, they've been doing that shit, man. Okay? If you don't think this devil got the power to manipulate the weather, you just ain't, you don't know shit, man. Oh, nah, that's a conspiracy. You're an idiot, man. All right? They've been messing with the weather, man. But they talking about global warming. The motherfuckers been playing with the stratosphere and doing shit they have no business doing. There's military papers on that. How they tell you they can alter the weather, man. Oh, global warming. He playing got places that never get hit with snowstorms getting hit with snowstorms, man. These hurricanes, like they said, Hurricane Ian didn't even make any sense, right? But that's all the left hand of Yahawashi anyway. He gave this devil that technology.
That's right. So ultimately,
and the Most High wants him to use it.
That's right. Ultimately, it's the Most High bringing it, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he controls both good sides. Scripture say, what? Shall there be evil to say the Lord have not done it? All right. So major death and calamity is coming to society, man. You know, all of this is like a domino effect, which will lead to the collapse of the society of America, and all the different regions around the world, man. But the main judgment will happen here, and it will show the Babylon the Great.
Yeah, this is the place he want to do the most damage. We're talking about Europe right now, which they gonna get hit on top of it. America too.
And that's the powerful thing about the scriptures, because it said he shall come in as a thief in the night. So look at these people riding their bikes. Walking their dogs and strollers.
They finally took the mask off.
Frisbees. You know?
They finally took that mask off.
Newspapers. Okay? This freak. Right? They're all just out here just, you know, living life. The Lord come like a thief in the night, man.
Yeah,
when it's cycle up, they're going to be eating each other. Okay? She can eat her son. Okay? They're going to be turning on each other for to pop that day woman.
They're going to be severing.
bread.
Like we said, they're going to be severing their dog.
That's right.
You know? They're going to be doing
People be eating ducks. You know? Well, she going to eat the newspaper. You know, so these people are finished, man. I'm just, you know, using this teaming around.
Now, what level they gotta be for people to actually eat each other?
That's right, and eat their children.
That means ain't gonna be no goods, man.
Nothing.
Those things are gonna be precious, and like they said, you think Esau gonna give you clean water in the midst of the great reed? He ain't gonna give you no clean water. Ain't gonna be no clean water.
Water be contaminated.
He's gonna, if you do get water, it's gonna be contaminated.
Right.
You're not gonna get access to it.
Oh, like Mayor Eric Adams, he had a commercial. Drink tap water. I'm saying, I gotta tell you, brother, it's very quick. I was at the job, right, and the water come from the water fountain. That's like tap water.
Get that 2nd Ezra 5th chapter. Water shall be.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's in the scriptures too.
Okay, hold what you got though still. Very quick. This is spiritual because I was thirsty on the plantation, and you know the water that comes from the water fountain. That's like it's a tap. So I was like, should I drink that? And then some Jake in my job even hit the Lord put the spirit on him to say, nah, I don't trust that. I was like, well, let me just drink very quick. So I press the button, the water is regular, it comes out a lot regular. As I went to put my mouth on it, it strunk. And no water was coming out. There was a little bit. I'm not about to put my lips on this drink water. I was like, that's the Lord. I started to get it. I said, hold up. I said, nah, that's the Lord, man. He don't want me to drink that, man.
No.
You see, so even the tap water is contaminated, man. So you gotta filter that out too. You know?
I never drink that shit.
Yeah, that was spiritual. I remember, like, because people drink that water all the time. The water comes a lot.
Yeah, they put a dirty ass.
Yep.
When I
pressed the button, it came out a lot, and when I went to put my mouth on it, it strunk.
People be putting their mouth on that shit too. Like,
yeah. So I thought that was the spirit of the Lord, man. I first hopped on that jig and said, no, I don't trust it. But I was like, man, I'm a little thirsty right now, man. I did a lot of rum.
The last time I drank that, I was a child. Like, I
drank that a lot in high school.
I mean, a child. I mean, playground shit.
Oh,
yeah.
Sandbox days.
Yeah.
Kind.
That shit, I don't know. You get that?
See, now with the tap, I have like a filter system in my crib that like we have like a little filter thing. We can fill with tap and the filter this out.
Filter and it got a machine.
We got to change the filter.
Got the alkaline machine too.
Ooh, I gotta get that. I don't got it.
You alkalize the water, add certain minerals to it, because that's all these Essential and all they do. They filter the water. They have a machine that add minerals to it. And what gives it, make it alkaline is the rocks. That's when you see the waterfall. The water falls and it goes to the rocks. Right. It picks up different minerals and it makes it alkaline. That's all it is.
You can't do that here, man.
Nah, man. You can't. You drink that, you're dead. Right?
So the Lord look out for brothers.
Oil spills, trash in there. It's just all kind of wickedness in there, man.
dead bodies probably just all down in there.
The nuclear fire gonna claim, but nobody's gonna draw here ever.
Ever.
See?
Right.
What you got?
So I had that 2nd Ezra 5.
Oh yeah, let's get that. Let's get that.
Like 22.
22. It says 2nd Ezra chapter 5 verse 22. And my soul recovered the spirit of understanding, and I began to talk with the Most High again, and said, O Lord, that bearest rule. Is that it?
I'm thinking of 6:22. It says that for 4 hours, the brother one with the water shall not run. Yeah, that's what the brother one.
Well, they already saying that on the West Coast. They've been saying that. There's gonna be a drought on the West Coast. They've been saying that. Tell people California you can't water your lawn like that anymore. Y'all seen that? It's like a couple of when they had the heat wave. They told me, yo, y'all can't be watering your lawn no more.
Oh, it is. It's 6. It's 6 and 24.
That's the
6:24.
2nd Ezra's?
Yeah. There's 1 and 5 as well.
I believe so. I'm not sure.
That's one. You want the one that the water shall not run, right?
Yeah. Let's see.
Or so water shall be found in the sweet. We're approaching that time. But in the midst of that time, Yahawah is going to look out for us, man. He's going to feed us, give us water, clean water. You know? Clean food. You see? Man, that time going to be a glorious time, man. Very beautiful. And like the brother said, yes, it will be uncomfortable. Yeah. You know, it'll be uncomfortable. The Lord not going to just give you everything. You got to earn it. You know, He wants to see if you truly believe in Him. You know?
What's the one in you said 2nd Ezra 6?
Yeah, 6 and 24. 22 also said the full storehouse shall be found empty. You know, like the brother was going into earlier with the Amtrak, which I got an article pulled up.
Yeah, get that. Yeah, 6:24. Yeah.
Yep.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still.
You ain't gonna have no water, no clean water.
Right.
All right. You're not gonna have any clean water. You're gonna have a famine, and ain't gonna be no like you said, water. That's the essential thing. Your body's 70% water.
That's right.
So you're not gonna have that, man. Oh man, it's gonna be crazy, man. So everything that's scarce, the value gonna go extremely high. Then you gonna have hyperinflation on top of that. If any store's still up and running. You know, and if they hit this place with the EMP, shit, man, either cyber attack or EMP, either or, one of them.
Yeah. Sirach 39 and 26. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. All these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned into evil.
Yeah, you need those things, man.
Yep, those principal things. And the Lord gonna take that away from you people.
Yeah.
The principal things. So y'all gonna bug out. Okay? You're gonna bug out. Like the scripture say, the Gentiles, they see God as a thing. Oh, what am I gonna eat? What am I gonna drink? What am I gonna wear? Okay? Those are like the principal things, man. Food, water, clothing, you know, salt, iron, milk, honey, you know. Oh, so was going to the 6th chapter of Revelation, you know, the black horse. Okay? The measure of wheat, you know, for a penny. 1 day's wages for a measure of wheat, like equivalent to like 4 cups of flour or wheat, whatever. You know, a day's wage, $120. Because the average person, you know, I'm doing averagely like in New York State, but like I believe like throughout the country is different for like the minimum wage. But like a day's wage is like a buck, $100 some change for a day's wages, man. All of that on just 4 cups of flour. Okay, so that winter time of the black horse as well. Beginning of the black horse.
Got that right here.
Got it.
2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine.
Die of famine. Famine means what? An extreme scarcity of food and water. Famine literally means hunger. Okay? And Lamentations, Jeremiah wrote it through the Spirit, man. That's one of the worst ways to die. Is dying of starvation. The body dies slowly, decaying, eating itself alive, man. You see that? It's like it gets all the first thing. It eats all the nutrients you got with whatever in your body. Then it gets to the fat, then to the muscles, and you stricken away. You become like they said they become withering like a stick. As you see in commercials, them Hamites.
Like them Hamites, them big-headed Africans.
Yeah, big-headed African Hamites, Duduian Hamites.
Their head bigger than their body.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
Look like the cinnamon stick from the Applejack commercials, man.
Yeah, they
you see
through over there. Y'all got, you see flies all around them. Hamites are just dirty as shit anyway.
Flies over their nose.
They don't even bat or swat the flies.
It is crawling on it, and it's crawling on their eye and shit in the commercial, like
fucking dirty ass.
Man, listen, donate to the hungry.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Michael Jackson, we are the world. You know,
and when you looked it up, they only entitled to give 33%, if they even give that. How many donate to the kids commercial? They've been doing that shit for years, and they still ain't fed. Look how much money people donated to Haiti, and they never got there.
Wow.
Remember, people brought that out on the Clintons. Billions of dollars went to Haiti, and they never got it. All that shit is a scam.
It's a scam. And it's an obvious scam. You know? Always growing up through the spirit, that shit is a scam. I ain't ever doing none of that shit. Man. I don't know where my money going.
Like these Edomites, they care so much about these African kids. The white man, he just can't sleep unless they eat. Get the fuck out of here.
And South Park be exposing them with different funny episodes when they'll go visit, and they're all healthy, and they'll just get ready for the camera, ready rolling, then they grab and pick him up. Hold him like he's hungry, you know. Come on now, that BS.
Yeah, man. He's the savior of everything. He's the devil. And they brought out, was it Laura Silsby and the Clintons? They went over there to help the kids. All of a sudden, she was child trafficking. See, that came out through the spirit, man.
Right.
You never trust the enemy, man.
Never.
Every time an Edomite show up, back then he used to show up with the Bible in his hand. Now he come with his charitable organizations. That's the devil right there.
That's right.
Right? He wants to profit off your suffering. Gonna set up a charity fund. Make sure y'all get it. People never get nothing, man. All right.
Like a lot of like Esau will tell you, okay, donate your organ donors, okay, but you'll be the first one to be organ trafficked, okay, because you got that shit on your ID or your cars. I'm an organ donor. You don't get them.
That's how the Roman Catholic institution.
You see,
used to get it, man.
You see that?
They used to go. They show up everywhere. They're the most charitable organization, but they kidnapping children. And also, what's that chick name? Mother Teresa. She was Satan, man.
Oh yeah, that old satanic.
You know, bitch. She was using children to get eaten by these priests. Oh, she was so charitable and thing, man. See, man, see, you're a man of law. You see through all the deception, man. All right, she would say he shall seek to please the poor, man. Job the 20th chapter, man. All right, what you got?
This is Sirach chapter 14 in verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods.
Exactly, man.
The scriptures go into how the Edomites, their soul is not upright in them. The scriptures describe these Edomites, the so-called right race, as the wicked. All right. So if he's evil, if he's internally evil, what good can he do? So
it's like an evil to himself. He pollutes the same air he has to breathe, man.
Water and everything.
Everything. Like, come on, man. How? You say what? He that destroyed the earth, the most I gonna destroy. He's evil to himself.
But he's gonna be good to every, like Bill Gates. He's always in Africa, in and out of Africa. I want to help these people so much. Nah, that's the testing ground. Right?
That's right. It's a little more. And Jake always falling for Esau's okie doke, man. You know, a lot of these different things like organ donors.
They show you that in the movie Get Out.
Yeah.
They also, were using, the Jake body parts.
Yep.
The elite.
Yep.
Because the main character they wanted is what? His eyes. See? And they were just targeting who? Jake. That thing is that they said that melanin thing. That's a huge business.
Melanin is worth more than gold.
More than gold.
That's why a lot of people trying to take melanin shots. They want melanin. They want that.
Now they want the big lips now and all of that.
Yep.
Like that. What's that chick that go with Travis Scott?
Kylie.
She's two different people.
Yeah.
All the surgery she did, man.
Yeah. They want to look like Eve. You know, Edomite woman. Also, Jakes that do the answers.com, they be putting your DNA out there for Esau to use against you very soon in these camps. You see, it was something brother was bringing out about that as well with the Jakes that go into the answers.com and you giving up your DNA and Esau go do it was something he was bringing. I can't remember exactly, man. But it's all just all deception.
It's all deception.
It's all a hidden
science, man.
Yeah, it's all pseudo science, left hand shit he's narrated to do, man.
6 and 20. That's bullshit science. You can't track nobody DNA going back thousands of years.
Yeah, come on now.
How could you fall for that? Oh, this phenotype.
Yeah.
That's a lie. And then they go into what? If you go to 3 different DNA companies, you'll get 3 different answers. You'll never get the same answer. It's a scam.
So there's always something behind Esau. Esau always got something behind it. His agenda, a diabolical evil plan. You know.
That's a good way to make money. Oh, you're 10% this. You're 80% Nigerian. You're 5% Scandinavian. What the fuck are you talking about? You had twins who did DNA tests and got 2 different answers.
Yep.
So how does that work, man? Some chick talk about false science, science falsely so-called, man. People say, well, how you guys are the Israelites? We fit the prophecies. It's called the spirit, man. It's something that you would know nothing about. Okay? This whole thing is spirit. And that's the beautiful thing. The Most High didn't give us a genealogy. Right? Because why? Some men, they boast in those things.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm the son of such and such, and I'm the this and I'm the that. See, we don't know too much, but we do know through the spirit what tribe or family we particularly belong to, but we'll know in that day. Right? You'll fully know in that day when Yahawashi call your name and crown you. All right? We've been, so, we happy we been called into this thing, like you said. And the elect is actually just think about it, the brothers of Yahawashi, man. See, so that's why we can't just do anything, man. Because the Lord's eyes is on you. He's literally looking at you.
That's right.
If you his actual sons, man. Because 2/3 are what? Bastards right now. He don't give 2 shits what the fuck they doing. Right? Their deadline already been set. Okay? He's a bastard is an unwanted child. Like you have a son and he becomes a fucking Ruth Paul. You don't even recognize him anymore. Like I don't even know who that is. Like Kate Perry, is she the one who said I kissed a girl and I liked it?
Yep, Katy Perry. Yeah.
So they asked her father, but he said that girl is a devil.
Yeah. Because Katy Perry started off in the Christian
church.
Yep,
He's a pastor too.
Wow.
She was like, do you care? He said, that girl's a devil. I haven't talked to her for years. I don't even talk to her. So in our father's eyes, she don't even exist.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with her. Right? That's how the Most High look at the 2/3 of our people, man. He don't even recognize